Hello all, and welcome to a quick look at Undead. Well, what is Undead exactly? Well, let's dive on in and have a little look. So option wise, that's your lot. Not a great amount. This is the graphics are set to the fantastic setting. So there's no rebuildable keys, but it's all mouse driven, so it's not an issue here. So let's dive on. I will start a new game just to show you everything. And when you first start, of course, your difficulty levels, I'll just put on normal. Tutorial, wouldn't worry about it, it's just a few text boxes. And I will explain all of that in just 2 minutes to save you the reading, dear viewer. Day or night cycle, purely for atmosphere, I would suggest you leave it off, but I'll stick it on just to show you it makes no bearing to the actual game itself. And so you can have a random team, or you can pick a specific team, whether you have shooters, and fighters, crafters, medics or scouts. But I would suggest you leave it on the random team for the extra supplies, and you'll see for why when we start. So it's easy enough. We have our 4 initial starting survivors. And you might notice they've all got ability points. When you first play, you won't have the option to the second set. They unlock as you play through multiple times, but I definitely suggest you give everyone the extra health. And there we are, we see each character's stats, whether they're melee fighters, good with shooting, scouting, crafting, or medicine. See, he's got good shooting skills. Oh, and I forgot work as well. Now, according to the game, it said if you put them onto these little mini tasks, it increases the rate they get through food. I've not noticed a big enough difference, so I suggest you put them on that, and as the game progresses, that bar fills up and you'll get some bonus supplies. So let's just stick him, or put him on medicine as well. And ammunition, looks like we're going to get short on ammunition pretty quickly. So I'll stick a couple on that, give him the extra health. And finally this chappy, ammunition and extra health. That's his passive perks. You can have up to 4 at a time. So right, basically here's our map. We are here, and our task is to get our team of survivors up to there. No idea what that infection level does. It builds during the game, whether it means there's more zombies or what, I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it means. And there's 3 maps in total. There's this one, there's a city one, and the final map is the underground station. When you get to the map of the underground station, you've won the game. And we also have crafting. We've got a craft level of 3, so that's pretty bloody useless. And you can find barricades, some traps, some protection, some weapons. And these 2 are unlocked because I've completed the game already. You get more things as you go through. The problem with the traps is most of them are utterly useless. I've tried that a couple of times, because they're one-shot uses. Once you detonate them, you need to rebuild more of them. And that killed, I think it was 2 zombies. They don't automatically, you have to detonate them by hand. So let's just build a... We're going to have to I'll build one of those. Got 28 scraps, not too bad. And I'll build a couple of these. These at least do some. They can kill up to 3 enemies before they get destroyed. So we need to find some locations to go to, so that's what scouting's for. So let's see who's got our best battle power. James with a battle power of 9, so we'll send him. And he'll probably get damaged as he goes. Oh yes, of course. Because he's got a decent battle power, at least he isn't too badly damaged. How are we for food? No one's absolutely starving to death yet. Well, there's 2. I'll leave him because he's got... So now we have some locations, depending on what we've got. So each time you click on a location, a little random event will happen. It might be combat. It might just be... Well, let's have a look. Oh, we found a small first aid book, and James improved in his medicine skill. So now he wants to go scouting again. So we'll send him again. You can set him to passive, so he won't get into any fights and get injured, but he won't be able to find any supplies. No, he's probably getting quite... How's this? 6%, yeah, give him some... So I mean, you can rapidly start getting through... You can start rapidly burning through things here. So some eventually will be like that shelter one. If we get there, it'll give us a chance to trade some of our supplies for other supplies. You're stuck around a bunch of zombies coming from the forest to the sounds. Protect yourself. So then you'll get ones like this at the start fight. So where are they coming from? Right, so allegedly, I say allegedly, it should only be from down there. That doesn't always pan out to be true. Let's pop that out, let's put one of these down to try and damage some of them. Let's put these guys here. I'll put them this side. I'll get him to scoop that up. Barriers can be repaired in combat, but a lot of the time it's just so cumbersome. You see, you can also change the firing modes. Burst fire, but decreases range, but increases your firing speed. So as you can get them to hold position or run to attack targets. Oh, well, actually, see, they didn't even go near that thing. But on the upside, it doesn't really matter because we found 12 scrap as well. Oh, there was another little thing over there. I didn't see that. Not a worry. So that was combat. It's not too bad at these lower levels, but as you could see, very cumbersome interface trying to pick different teams. So here we go to the shelter. Now you could do a shelter trade if you want. So which one is so food for a medicine? Alright, so boom, 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 boom. And of course sometimes you'll meet other survivors. So let's go scouting again. Hopefully he'll find some supplies for us. Nope. Oh, and they can die doing scouting, by the way. You think they'd get to say 25% health left, they'd retreat automatically. Nope, they can keep going till they die. Right, 25% incoming damage. So I'm going to take that. That's quite a good chance to avoid damage. So, crafting wise, 31 scrap. Might. So the problem is just some of the cost of the scrap on these like that. 12 scrap for a shield, 10 for some armour. We don't have anyone with crafting skills high enough to do it anyway. I'll craft another one of those because they're probably the most useful of the traps. I say these two have been completely useless when I've tried them, and they are one shot. So let's which damage is 81% health. Bloody hell. So that's zombies. Survivors. So now we should somehow get so the bandits have captured our people. Looks there's so now we have to fight bandits. Oh, I forgot to hire. Oh, I forgot to tell my main Blake before. Okay, doesn't matter. Right, so where are they supposed to be coming from this time? Right there. That means I've got to come up this way and through here. So let's pop out one of those. It looks like they've got to come through that way. And I'll put this barrier out here. So yeah, there's a lot of problems with the combat. If I select them all, there's no way to deselect them unless you click on another character. So it does leave it a bit of a mess. Right, I'm going to leave you most furthest back as you're the most damaged. And also, you'd think you could just click anywhere on their name to select them. No, you have to click directly on the portrait. Right, so I'm going to leave them all on hold position. And all on standard fire. If you haven't got a melee person to show you the melee. In fact, I'll have a quick go at survivor mode after this. Right, so you get there and let's just see if you can fire from here. Oh, they can. That's something. No, don't go and just stay there. No, did I not leave you guys on hold position? Just stay put. Oh. And so when they're not selected, see how hard it is to pick them up sometimes. Oh well, looks like we've won anyway. That means we get another survivor. Plus we've got 1 ammo and 1 medicine. But we're down to 5 ammo because everyone's got guns. Who's our new survivor, is that? I assume that's him. No, Tad, we had him already, didn't we? Who's got this? No, it's not you. Who's got the ability points here? Oops. Must be this chappy. Alright, we'll stick him on to work. Well, we're kind of boned anyway. We haven't got this. We're going to be rapid out of medicine or rapid out of ammo, whichever one. So yeah, it's the balance options that kill this game. Really is. It's just so badly balanced. So I'll go back now to the... Now you've seen how it all kind of works with the crafting, the scouting, the moving through. I mean, that's the other... No, cancel. I was trying to click the map. The amount of times it'll click on a character when I just want just the map. But a lot of the times here you'll end up with things that should be on specific shelters. I mean, you might have one that says shelter and you'll still end up fighting zombies. There's no difference to a lot of these little icons. And I say the combat when you've got a lot of survivors and a lot of zombies towards the end map. Very frustrating. There's no way of telling if your characters are about to die. There's no like big warning sign or no flashing. There's no retreat on damage. So you have a fight, you think you've done really well. The map ends and you've lost 2 survivors because there was a spitter you couldn't see because it was caught on a bit of graphics. And it's killed one of them you had by a barrier that you didn't notice. I've had that happen a few times. So let's just have a quick look at the survival mode. You have to play the game through first to unlock survival mode, by the way. You don't get this off the bat. So we can add some characters. Why it doesn't save the characters I had from last time, I have no idea, but it does keep your wave checked. So what's he got? He's got some melee. He's got a pistol. You can sell them, get different stuff instead. And you can add abilities. As I say, everything here costs extra skill, as you might notice. Again, it's just a bad balance because you're not going to get in hardcore enough into the survival mode to up their skills. Let's see, so let's try and give him an extra point. Actually, what if we up him to give him 100 points worth and see how he does with that? And let's add a couple more characters. Alright, he hasn't got anything. That's not much use then. So I'll give him a rifle. What's Colin got? A pistol. There's 3 pistols and a super hard. Shield's 100 points. That's 150, 150. What was the standard one? 75. I'll give him that and then start the fight. So yeah, it's just really cumbersome interface all over the place really. Right, so Owen, you come up here. I'll put you on run to target. I'll leave you on defensive. That should give him more chance of surviving. Let's move him up a bit further. Right, start. I'll leave these guys all on hold position. It's there, I was trying to click. Hopefully, move these two up in support. And say at night time, try to find him. Oh, Owen's getting his bottom spanked here. Oh no, he's moved. Why did you pick? Oh my god, out of all of them to pick, he ran to the furthest one. Oh. We've still got all these lots to deal with. Oh, you see what I mean? You clicked there and it moved instead because you had to be so fine with the. Try and move away. I think we're going to win this one. And so you think they'd have like a 25%, they'd try and run away from the zombies. As you saw there, he ran right for the furthest zombie through a whole pack of them. Oh, just so many problems with this game. And most of it is all just, wow, okay, we got one. So yes. It's just the balance of this game. It's so badly balanced. Campaign, your risk to reward ratios, the combat is clumpy, and this was an early access for long enough. I didn't mean to do that. I was going to exit to main menu, thanks. So yes, Envy the Dead. I mean, it's been price reduced recently, so it's now only 80p, so it's not big money. It's just not very good, really, to be honest with you. I mean, I have finished it. I did complete the entire game, which is why I've got survival mode. But, yeah, it's not one of the better survival sims out there, just because of some very bad balancing issues. And the cumbersome combat menu. Why couldn't we just click on their faces to pick them? Why couldn't left-click deselect when you had the group selected? I don't know why these obvious options weren't added to the game. So anyway, that will conclude our quick look at Envy the Dead. It's, it's not one of the better games I've played. It's not terrible, but I would not really consider it a must-play by any means. So I hope you found that video useful. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know you're live, and I'll see you all next time. Bye now.